document down to the FBI that I feel highly unsafe for my freedom today. I'm supposed to be meeting with a public defender because of this so-called disturbance of peace charge, which is unlawful, invalid. From the June 2nd of 2025 incident, I said that on my last video. I don't get a safe energy at all from these individuals. I do not feel safe for my freedom, and it's pushed me beyond my limits of escape and wanting to disappear. I do not feel safe at all around these individuals or going anywhere as near the department. What are these individuals' intentions towards me for today so I can let the feds know this with a psychic reading? If I end up showing up to the field office, this is why. I don't trust these individuals, bro. My freedom is being threatened. What is these locals' intentions towards me for today? So I can let the feds know this. To lie on me. Page of Wands, reverse, that's the underlying energy. Keep on trying to stagnate me and put me in despair. They have no good intentions towards me at all. Trying to relentlessly control my destiny with not wanting to end things out with delays. That's what their intentions are towards me for today. To try to hold me back. To try to hold me back. Forcefully hold me against my fucking free will with the Four of Pentacles. This is what their intentions are towards me for today. To not want to end out these cycles of delays. We're continuously lying on me and having conversations, manipulating things with conversations. This is what their intentions are towards me. This is what their intentions are for me for today. To forcefully try to hold me back with nothing but delays and not want to end a cycle out of delays and corruption. Relentlessly trying to put me in despair. Does the FBI know what these individuals' intentions are towards me? Do they have any updated information on what these individuals are trying to do? In regards to how extreme this corruption really is locally? I will leave. I will disappear and I will leave and escape, bro. I will not be seen by these individuals ever again, I promise you. You're not going to fucking hold me back, motherfucker. You're not going to do it. You're not going to sit there and forcefully try to control my free will. You ain't going to do it, motherfucker. You're not. Does the FBI know how toxic these individuals are at trying to hold me up? With lies and misinformation and delays? Do they have any credible evidence on that? Or updated evidence to prove that? That I'm being held up with a situation by force? The Emperor? Yeah, by tyrants. This is a yes. They don't want to end the cycle out. The death card reverse. Knight of Swords. This could be triggering them to rush in for me. They're looking into it. They're trying to carry out something that's not the truth on me. But to tell them what, yeah, these burdens will be leaving. With fraud, scamming. Don't want to end a situation out in regards to scamming. With tyrants. They are aware of this. This could be triggering them to rush in for me for today. I'm not saying they are, but this could be getting them to rush in for me, to help me, to protect me. Because these individuals are doing nothing but committing illusions, causing illusions with a scam. That don't want to end off something being done repetitively upon me with a scam. This is a yes, they are aware of that. They got a lot to do with my protection, fucking punk. They got a lot to do with it. What's the matter? You afraid? You afraid I'm protecting me? They're aware of it. The star card, the strength card, and they're aware of these individuals causing illusions and all to try to block me. With the 7 of Wands, this is what don't want to end all the scam. They keep doing the same repetitive cycle with a scam. And there's a tyrant that is out of control with this situation, several of them. They know I'm not having any conversations with anybody. This is being manipulated with a fire sign masculine. What they may have recent evidence on, a Sagittarius masculine that's a cop. And you know, this individual is scamming relentlessly with the 8 of Pentacles reverse. I'm getting they are aware of it, and they could rush in unexpectedly. I don't know when though. But they could come in to protect me with this Knight of Swords energy. These individuals ain't got shit on me. They're gonna, this give me the vibes of them removing a burden too. This is help right here. I don't know, bro. From the looks of it, the feds can't up helping me. I'm not really going to rely too much on them, though, but I need them with the situation. The star card and the strength card is a verification that, yes, this is exposed. They do have credible evidence on this. That this situation does not want to end out involving these individuals scamming and committing something repetitive within a job that's not even the right job to start with the 8 of Pentacles reverse. And this would be a man falling victim to a scam. And this right here is protection from one of them. What it looks like. The Emperor. Are these individuals planning on rushing in, taking action to provide me with security and protection through this situation due to these practices being done repetitively? Ten of Wands wanted to come up kind of like this. If not, bro, I will leave and disappear. I will not be seen on YouTube anymore either. I will completely disappear. Nobody will ever see me again. I promise you. You will not fucking see me again, bro. I'm not going to be held back by these fucking demonic motherfuckers that keep doing this to me. I'm not going to be held back by that. No, I'm not. Is the FBI planning on coming in, taking action to provide me with protection and security? Because of how toxic this situation is that don't want to end with threatening my freedom continuously with scamming? Ten of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 9 of Cups reverse, Page of Swords again. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups reverse, 2 of Wands, the Lovers reverse, 7 of Wands, 4 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, the Sun reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles. With the 10 of Swords at the bottom. I'm getting kind of like mixed energy here because the 10 of Swords is at the bottom. But this is all about the final ending to a situation. The worst is over. And this right here will be them coming to make the community better. With the 10 of Pentacles. Because it's not just me that's under attack, bro. They're concerned for these individuals also. Children. They're concerned for them also. This is all about a community setting being made better. See how the Ten of Pentacles is in an upright position? It's all about a better setting. Due to a final end taking place with the Ten of Swords. And this could be interpreted as protection. Okay, so they could be coming in to stop the target. And these individuals are targeting me. And targeting these individuals right here also. There's other people being hurt. So what would be the reason of them taking action? Ten of Wands reverse is showing itself again. So what would be the reason of them taking action, Holy Spirit? Because of these individuals not doing the right job inside this department. That's why. They're reckless with this activity, and this needs to be stopped. Six of Wands. King of Wands. Queen of Swords. Lovers reverse. Seven of Pentacles. Because all they keep on doing is making bad investments involving children. But that's all they keep on doing is targeting these individuals and not wanting to end shit out. Knight of Swords. Judgment, they're under judgment for that. Five of Cups reverse and the Knight of Cups. Because they know I'm a genuine person. And ain't nobody doing their fucking job the right way within these institutions to stop these individuals from doing that. So they're going to have to take action to actually do something. They keep doing the same damn corrupt practices over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And nobody's taking care of it locally. So it's like, okay, y'all want to play? Y'all want to be like that? You don't want to end the situation out? There they come. Knight of Swords. All these individuals keep doing, bro, is making bad investments in regards to the children. That's all they keep on doing is targeting these individuals relentlessly. And targeting me. That way, once again, people can heal. They don't have to be upset anymore because you have to keep in mind other people are being hurt. There's other people within this institution being hurt too and forced against their free will, bro. This is not the right job. This is not the right job. That's why they would be rushing in. I've been heard too with the judgment card. I've been heard loud and clear. They see my agitation. They see my efforts when it comes to me exposing this on my live streams. And they looked over some of my evidence that I uploaded when it comes to these vehicles. They've been listening to what I've been telling them is what it looks like with the judgment card. Not just based off my tarot readings, but analyzing activity within the public setting that's occurred. It's all connected to this right here. And they know I'm not engaging with no fucking ex, bro, with the lovers reverse. I'm not having no sexual conversations with an ex or anybody else that's in here or around the public setting. That's not me. Because this right here is the exact opposite of X-rated activity. I'm not engaging in none of that with an ex or other people around the community setting. And things keep on being done to be manipulated in a reckless, inhumane manner when it comes to that. They know that this ain't going to end until they actually come in and stop it. That's why. Because these individuals are refusing to change. They know that these individuals are taking advantage of an earth sign feminine and taking advantage of other people in order to manipulate the situation with the Seven of Pentacles reverse. They're being seen to be taking advantage of people. Workplace exploitation too is what I'm getting. Exploiting people within the workplace. This is not, bro, this is not right at all. This is going to be stopped. This is why the feds will be taking action, because this is not the right oath. This ain't the law. This keeps being practiced within this fucked up institution over and over and over and over and over and over and over, while harming children and harming other people. This is inhumane. Feds know I'm a genuine dude too with the Knight of Cups energy. I'm not out there bothering nobody. But they could be kind of covertly conducting surveillance. Covertly and secretly, to where you don't even know who they are. Like, they could look like a regular person. They could have like maybe a wig on or something. You never know. They're observing what is going on publicly, I promise you. And they see that this guy ain't bothering nobody. He ain't talking to nobody. He's always alone. Why do you keep targeting him? Their main concerns are other people that are being victimized and exploited within this workplace environment. And there's other people that are being used for their advantages and all to manipulate and fabricate things, once again, about innocent people and targeting children relentlessly. That's so they could defeat these individuals, to stop them from attacking people. To prevent them from ending things for me is what it looks like too with the Six of Wands energy. I'm getting the fans may really enjoy my YouTube channel. Some of them may not really some of them may not even like me, but they still enjoy, they enjoy my content with the Six of Wands energy. This situation needs a whistleblower to it. I'm telling you. With the Three of Pentacles reverse, I've recently done my research on that. And usually whistleblowers that are sounding off the whistle to a big problem can actually be provided with protection, to where they could prevent further retaliation. I'm getting something very significant about they know these individuals are retaliating upon me, because every time they work against me, I have to expose it, and they do it again. They keep repeating the same fucking pattern with this practice here, which is once again in violation of Title 42 U.S.C. Section 141, official misconduct. Clarify the threat. Yeah, they know I'm not talking to nobody. Look at that, Eight of Wands reverse. They know I'm not communicating with nobody. You remember how we seen the Page of Wands reverse earlier at the bottom of the deck, and it was in reverse? That's them conversations being manipulated off of fake pages involving, once again, other people, with this Five of Wands reverse. Clarify the Three of Pentacles reverse. They're trying to hold me back with something that they keep on manipulating and keep on working against. This is how they're able to try to hold me up with something. Corrupt papers here too. There's something that's extremely corrupt at what they're trying to hold on to. And they don't want to let go of this, bro. They keep on doing this over and over and over. That's what this card is in reverse for, because it's not ending like this. It's refusing to change. Clarify what is refusing to change. Give us a clarifier for that. Ego. Something involving children. This is what they keep on doing. And their ego is refusing to let go of that. Clarify the Six of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles reverse. Because this man that has fallen victim to a scam is actually going to be very successful. So that's me falling victim to a scam as a masculine and being very successful. These individuals, bro, I'm having a victory over these individuals doing this to me. They know I'm a victim of a scam, and I'm having a victory over that, what it looks like. It's like I keep being successful over that, but they keep on doing the same damn thing. These individuals are egotistical, bro, and toxic. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Okay, so the Magician card. So this is all about them rounding up their resources and taking action with the Magician. This could have a lot to do with me continuously standing in my power and not giving up on the situation. Even though I was told that, one of them told me that there's not really much they could do. I'm not going to sit there and listen to that, because I know they could do something. They could see my efforts at me relentlessly pushing through this situation and me exposing things when it comes to how many times these individuals are engaging in these practices, especially when it comes to my evidence that I have at collecting this on what is going on in a public setting that I may not have the ability to obtain physical evidence on and what's going on inside the vehicles. What is going on inside the vehicles is connected to this Three of Pentacles reverse involving children, bro. I'm telling you. They keep lying through communications with the Eight of Wands reverse. That would represent communications. But when it being in reverse, that could be interceptance of communications. So they may have some evidence of interceptance of communications to prove that this ain't me. Clarify the Five of Wands reverse. Why is that in reverse? Page of Cups. Because these individuals will be stopped from attacking these individuals. And I'm also getting they will be stopped from attacking a messenger. Yep. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles reverse. This also represents an innocent person too. Somebody that has psychic powers. Psychic messenger. They will be stopped from doing that to me. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles reverse. Look at that. Keep on using individuals to their advantage in order to emotionally exploit them and to take advantage of them. This is who they're having engaged in these practices to manipulate shit with possibly an earth sign. This is a water sign official that's being forced to do that. Clarify judgment. Okay, judgment is up on abuse of power. Judgment is on these individuals because they're abusing their power. Something's telling me they have been evaluated in order to be seen to be doing that. This is an evaluation that has taken place. And what they're seeing is these individuals are definitely engaging in abuse of power to the extreme. And refusing to fucking let go of me. And keeps on trying to control shit with a scam. Clarify the Six of Cups. The Two of Wands. Okay, so things could be turning for the better. With the Six of Wands and the Six of Wands upright and the Five of Wands reverse. Things could be turning for the better. Because of what is being done in order to have illusional disapproval from a public setting. These individuals are relentlessly trying to engage and force me out of a public setting and to threaten my freedom continuously due to what they keep on doing. This is ridiculous, bro. Seven of Wands reverse, this connected to a scandal. This is a scandal. Sagittarius in reverse, and they know exactly who is behind engaging with this practice repetitively, excessively overindulging in this practice with somebody that's in a connection with somebody. This dude's a fucking coward, bro. This is a tyrant that's a fucking coward that don't want to stop. Along with the person that they're in a connection with, along with other people that's in here. With an earth sign. Clarify the Eight of Wands reverse. Why is the Eight of Wands in reverse? Clarify that. King of Cups reverse. So they got information that this is not this King of Cups engaging in these conversations. But there's a lot of pervertedness that are being engaged with these conversations coming from somebody else. And this is all about a man that's fallen victim to an extortionist. I looked up the information when it comes to that too. This could represent that with money and career. King of Cups falling victim to an extortionist. What you think all of this is with these fabricated messages and fake pages of a scam? A scam is being committed in order to threaten my freedom through, once again, by an extortionist. With illusions. This is something that's bringing about a lot of bad energy to my surroundings and also to a public setting. That could also be what that four wand reverse is. These individuals are refusing to let go of this fucking practice, what they keep doing, bro. They keep trying to hold me up with things that ain't even making sense about my character with a scam. This ain't gonna work, bro. This is not gonna work. Let me go ahead and see what the FBI's perception of this situation is. What are their current perception of what is being practiced with this activity? What is the Feds' current perception of this practice being committed every day, all day, every day, to harm people? It's not just me, y'all. Other people are being harmed. They don't really enjoy doing this. They just ain't saying nothing, but I can read body language. They don't really enjoy doing that shit to me. So how do they currently perceive this practice taking place over and over and over and over and over? They perceive it for what it is. This is disapproved of by them. This is disapproved of by them. Yeah, look at that. Because these individuals are being abused. They're abusing kids. This is foolish and reckless. Ace of Cups. This is egotistical. Three of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. They perceive this as very, very, very deceptive. Nine of Wands. This is a bad investment. Seven of Pentacles reverse. Eight of Wands reverse again. Page of Wands. They also perceive these individuals as getting excitement out of hurting me and hurting other people with doing this shit to people. King of Swords reverse. They perceive this situation as these individuals get emotional fulfillment out of doing this shit. They also perceive this to be very annoying too, with the Nine of Wands. Very annoying. Because these individuals think this shit is funny. They perceive this as inhumane, bro. Very corrupt and inhumane. This is disapproved of with the Four Wand reverse. They know about an imposter here too with the Seven of Swords. This person really ain't in the upright position. This is all about trying to throw rocks and hide their hands energy with the Seven of Swords. This is really annoying to them. Okay, so they could be seeing this as really annoying. They got the truth on that with the Moon reverse. This ain't good investments. This ain't good investments. This is foolish and reckless of these individuals to keep doing that. And they know where these messages are coming from too. They act like this shit is hidden, but it's not. They're exposed in plain sight. Even with them trying to imposter somebody, they're exposed. This is not approved of at all, bro, because these individuals are being abused. And it's being done off of fake pages. See how they got that fish in a cup? That's all them conversations in reverse. And they know exactly who's having these conversations. It's connected to a Leo and other people that's having these conversations. Fucking stupid motherfuckers, bro. They need to come down here and solve this situation. So what's going to be the outcome for these individuals today at taking part in these practices? I'm going to make sure they're held accountable. What's going to be the outcome for these individuals today that's engaging in these practices relentlessly? Oh, Ten of Pentacles reverse. They're going to be confused on something. They're going to get fired. I don't know. There's illusions here. There's illusions. There's illusions here. There could be a possibility this business goes down today. But there's illusions here that are present. King of Pentacles reverse. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Two of Cups reverse. Nine of Cups. The Sun reversed. They're going to get caught. Didn't I tell you that they was going to get caught? He was doing this earlier, wasn't he? Now look at him in reverse. Crooked motherfucker. You get caught. Empress card and the Three of Cups reverse. Okay, so they could end up getting caught. They're going to play confused, what it looks like. They're going to get caught today. They're going to get caught today. They're not going to be laughing. They're not going to be laughing much longer. It's going to be a dark day for them, bro, what it looks like. It's going to be an extremely dark day for them. This individual keeps on ignoring the warnings to get the fuck out my energy and leave me the fuck alone with the rest of them. They need to leave me alone. Six of Swords. Nasty fucking people. Nasty motherfuckers. You're going to get your day because your time's coming, bro. Your time is coming, you sick fuck. Your time is coming. Clarify the Seven of Swords reverse. The Ace of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Swords. The Star reversed. They're going to prison. I warn these individuals to stop fucking with me, bro. Three of Pentacles reversed. Get the fuck out of my energy and leave me alone. They could be getting caught going to prison with the Eight of Swords energy. Capricorn's done. This water sign female is done. This Sagittarius is done. This air sign is done. This Queen of Pentacles reverse is done. You gonna get the fuck away from me, bro, and leave me alone. These are several officials that are getting caught for doing this trafficking. Capricorn female, water sign female, several of them are being busted for this. Good. You gonna get the fuck out my fucking energy, you nasty ass people. You gonna get away from me, bro. You ain't gonna be threatening my goddamn freedom like that. Excuse my language, Lord. I didn't mean to use your name in vain. This business could be going down today. There's a collapse of a business, collapse of an empire. Is this business being taken down today with these individuals keep on running? Clarify that. Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, Queen of Wands, Ten of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles reverse, King of Swords reverse, Justice reverse, Star reverse. These individuals really ain't in the upright position, but they're not because it kept coming up in reverse. This is major level corruption. Yeah, it could be going under. I don't know if it's today, but this is why it would be going under, because this is not of the law, bro. This is not of the law. And there's evidence to prove what is being done is corrupt. This is not of the law. This has dropped their qualified immunity all the way with the Seven of Wands reverse at what keeps on being done. These individuals ain't serving and protecting no fucking body. This is a cult being ran. Both of these cards in reverse is an indication of no law, no law. This all about disregards of the rule book with the Hierophant reverse. Major level corruption, major, on a major level. And they're being seen to be working together, collaborating together, working with each other rather than serving the community. They're not serving no fucking body. Exactly. So what's the cards of advice for me with this situation for today? Three of Pentacles reverse, King of Swords. I may not have to travel. Chariot in the World reverse, I may not have to travel. Take a rest. That's all about take a rest. Take it easy today. I don't have to go nowhere. I'm also getting, I may not have to show up to this bullshit ass fucking courthouse. I don't want to go nowhere around this department, bro. I don't want to go nowhere around there. I don't feel safe. It's telling me to just chill. I don't have to travel today with the Chariot in the World reverse. The Eight of Swords. High Priestess. The Patient Man and the Temperance reverse. Could be telling me to trust my intuition that this could be getting stopped with the Eight of Swords energy. Don't worry about nothing either with the Tower reverse. Don't worry about nothing. This could be getting stopped. It's hard to tell though. A Leo and a Sagittarius is in reverse. That's been working against me, and this is right next to that. So, okay, so that will be another reason why I may be guided to stay to not worry about nothing, because this could be due to this practice being stopped by a King of Swords here. Stopping this fucking timer from bothering me along with somebody else. Two of them could be getting stopped, and possibly a Cancer too. Three of them could be getting stopped, at least. I'm being guided to take a rest with the Four of Swords. There's a King of Swords here that could step in. And the main reason why I would be guided to stay home, I won't have to travel to go to the field office because of my freedom being threatened this way. Just remain where I'm at. Rest up with the Four of Swords because of this right here. Make sure I protect my energy too. Trust my intuition. This is all about trusting my intuition that something is going to be stopped in its tracks. I'm not going to be blamed for any of this that is being done to me. And trust my intuition that people are enlightened and see exactly where the problem is. I could have enlightened that King of Swords on one of my reads. He ain't too enthused by this either with the sun reverse. He ain't happy at all. Nah, you ain't got to worry about going nowhere with the Chariot reverse or traveling. Save your gas. Save your gas. That's what I'm hearing. Like, there's an intuitive message. Save your time. Save your gas money. Save your time and gas money. Save that gas. Don't worry about that. You stay right where you are with the four swords energy. You ain't got to go nowhere. Okay, so I'm being guided to stay home. Chariot reverse. It's all about the opposite of travels. I'm being guided to stay put. Trust my intuition that I don't have a damn thing to worry about with the Tower reverse. Ain't shit gonna happen. It's just my freedom being threatened, bro, in a fucking cowardly ass manner. I ain't scared of these individuals. It's just like, what am I supposed to do, bro? Like, these individuals are trying to do hateful shit relentlessly and all to threaten my freedom. You are not going to take me against my free will, bro. I will fight back. I ain't going to fucking sit there and let you put your goddamn hands on me and fuck with me. You ain't going to fucking do it. Not knowing the shit that you have been engaging in and you trying to harm me with it. Nah, you ain't touching me. Fuck you. You gonna get your dirty fucking hands off me, bro. You ain't gonna touch me. Because it ain't considered resisting arrest. It's considered defending myself from a kidnapper. Because that's what you are. You're an extortionist and you're a kidnapper. You being seen to be engaged in a practice that are harming my fucking freedom. That's against state law. That's what you're engaging in. Why am I being guided to stay home? Why am I being guided to stay home? Put your dirty fucking hands on me, bro. You ain't gonna do it. Why am I being guided to stay home? Because of the Emperor reverse, because of the Lovers, the Two of Cups reverse, because they're gonna get caught. They're in the judgment right. This King of Pentacles reverse getting his ass caught too. They're done. They're done. They are done. There's protection here. They're getting caught for fraud, manipulation. They're done. They're going to prison. These abusive motherfuckers are going to prison today. What it looks like. You gonna get out my energy, bro. You're going to be stopped with the Eight of Swords energy. You're going to be stopped. This is really going to upset somebody, bro. Have them crying. Empress reverse is getting caught too, a mother figure. And this piece of shit over here is getting his ass caught too. These authority figures are getting caught. With a Seven of Swords reverse on the judgment right now. You're going to leave me alone, bro. There's a judge ordering arrest here with the Eight of Swords. You're going to leave me alone. You're going to leave me alone. Or I mean, this could be spiritual imprisonment. Still though, they're being stopped. Eight of Swords energy. There's a judge, and then they got the Eight of Swords, and this guy right here is in reverse for fraud. This is an extortionist being called out and judged. This dude is done. This is not going to continue. I promise you that. This manipulation, this fucking scheming and all this, just ain't gonna keep being done to me. Clarify the Seven of Swords reverse. I pray this happens today to where I'm protected. That's all they need to do, brothers. Remove these extortions out the energy and I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You'll see a whole different change in my energy. This is the only problem that's occurring right now that's bothering me. Other than that, I'm fine. Clarify the Seven of Swords reverse. This dude came up even in the tarot online when I did a read online. It came back as King of Pentacles reverse. You feel a sense of unease because of somebody abused their position. This card keeps showing itself repetitively. It's an extortionist that's doing this shit to me. Clarify the Seven of Swords reverse. The truth's coming out. These troublemakers are getting caught. They're getting caught for an illegal business, what it looks like. Look, that's that Ten of Pentacles reverse. They're going to be defeated. They're going to get caught, get defeated. Ten of Cups. The Queen of Cups reverse. Seven of Cups reverse. Six of Swords reverse. They're going to get caught for trying to cause nothing but illusions, confusion. Nine of Swords reverse. Seven of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Three of Wands reverse. And the Patient Man. They're going to get caught for trying to cause trouble. It's been verified. I'm not the one behind operating this business or engaging in these activities with this Ten of Pentacles reverse. I'm not connected to that. These individuals are. These abusive fucking tyrants that keep on trying to abuse their authority, trying to control things with extortion. Yep. They're done. They're done. This is stopped, and this is protection too. This is my protection. Why is the Eight of Swords here? You will be stopped from threatening my freedom, bro. You will be stopped from doing that to me. Why is the Eight of Swords here? The Ten of Swords reverse. Three of Cups. Strength reverse. The Patient Man. Nine of Swords reverse. Page of Swords reverse. There's a Witch. Yeah, okay, so there's a Queen of Pentacles reverse getting put in there. This is not going to be juggled anymore with a scam. Traffickers going to jail. For causing illusions. For smear campaigning me. For having me trolled. This is a trafficker that's getting put in prison. It's also being verified that this is being done in order to manipulate something else too, is what I'm getting. Five of Wands. Ten of Swords reverse. So one of these individuals may try to resist, is what I'm getting. One of them may try to resist. Don't look too good for Earth sign right now. Don't look too good for that one. And people going to be hella happy that this happens with the Three of Cups. There's going to be other people that's going to be happy. What it looks like. One of these motherfuckers in here right now on this live stream watching this video trying to provoke me energetically. Fuck you. You ain't gonna do shit to me. Fuck you. Clarify the judgment card. Judgment is being called down upon the situation for targeting me when I'm an innocent person. Well, once again, scamming, fabrication, manipulating the narrative, having some type of plan, premeditation, trying to hold me up. The Eight of Wands. This is free to go energy. With the Fool card being there, that's free to go. The cycle's closed. Three of Swords, Moon reverse. A judge may have knowledge on these individuals trying to have me sacrifice and curse this way, to curse me, and to harm me this way spiritually. This is upsetting to a judge, what it looks like. Yeah, because of me being lied on. So this judge is judging this situation as this was a lot of wrong decisions that was being taken in order to do this to me. And the Nine of Swords. Okay, so a judge has enough compassion, what it looks like, whoever this is, that this is highly upsetting to me. That I have every right to be in this energy of the Nine of Swords. This is tormenting to me psychologically. And a judge may have enough compassion in order to, I don't know, bro. I don't trust nobody. If somebody made a wrong decision, they could take that back. This decision that was made really fuck with me even harder with the Nine of Swords, but it's going to hit these individuals even harder, what it looks like. Okay, so a judge knows this is upsetting to me. They know I'm on guard with the Nine of Wands. They know this is disheartening. Like, there's a lot of disheartening energy with the Three of Swords energy. Especially with the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. I don't know if a judge could have broke down and cried over what was being done to me, but from the looks of it, they could have. This could have really upset a judge with the Ace of Cups reverse. This could have really messed with a judge's head too with the Nine of Swords energy, but it just had to evaluate something in order to get down to the bottom of, hey, what's going on here? Why does he keep standing his ground? What's wrong with that? This is what this is. Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, and all this being done. Okay, so I ain't got nothing to worry about. Oh, so a judge knows about PTSD attacks due to this situation too. This is the psyche being affected by this type of torture and harm. With its Ten of Swords, that's flashbacks. That's constant torture and torment. But this is PTSD. Not being able to heal. Not being able to heal due to a cycle relentlessly being practiced to betray me this way. This is torture, bro. This is that satanic ritual abuse that's done that to me. Bro, you can feel this shit in the air. I'm telling you, when this is being practiced, you can feel this being done to you psychologically. You can feel this within the atmosphere, along with the physical activity of them violating your rights and lying on you. It's a ritualistic practice meant to destroy you and to scapegoat you. What you think false allegations are? What you think trying to have somebody convicted of things that they're not doing is, huh? That's not a law, bro. So a judge may have compassion for me because of that, because of how bad this hurt me psychologically. Like me, a judge is passing a final decision down, you're going to be stopped from doing that to that guy. Yeah, these are abusers. Manipulators. Hell, they could have got caught by a judge having curiosity to investigate something. A judge could have been curious to investigate something themselves. As I say, you know what's going on with this? Because something could have caught the judge's attention about me standing up relentlessly. Like, okay, well, there's a problem. Why is James standing up that much? And that could have kind of caught the judge off guard. And the judge could have looked into something physically and could have spotted something themselves and say, oh, no. Nope. Nope. Not happening. Give me a closing message. Give me a closing message. Closing message. Nine of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Cups reverse. This is going to really be upsetting to these individuals, bro. They was warned to stop. They was warned to stop. With a scam. Once again, falsely accusing me of shit that I'm not doing. They're good, bro. I'm telling you, bro, this is going to really upset these individuals. The World reverse, Knight of Swords, the Two of Wands reverse, Five of Cups, and the Strength card. They gonna wish they never took part in that practice, bro, because this right here could get a judge to hurt me badly. Let's give it the vibes. They're gonna. I'm also getting that there could be a judge that could be in regret or something with the ooh. If these individuals are affected, ooh, damn. Damn, and these individuals are still doing it, bro. Still fucking keeping this cycle on going and still doing it. They may not have knowledge of somebody being upset, a judge being upset or something. They may not have evidence or knowledge on that. This could be done in secret. But this right here, bro, it's like they're still engaging with it. Still keep on doing it. Like, this is just a closing message. I'm not going to take the blame for these individuals' wrongdoings, what it looks like with the judgment reverse. I'm not taking the blame due to somebody having me a victim of a scam. Once again, that scapegoating energy, that's false allegations. Relentlessly trying to put the blame and have sins that's being committed. They're trying to forcefully project their sins onto somebody else. That's scapegoating. But physically, this is false allegations. But biblical information that will be trying to project their wrongdoings and committing a sin, which is serious, involving this activity, upon me as a person, which is once again scapegoating. Once again, a scam. And you have multiple people taking part in that. But guess what? There's an earth sign somewhere that could have been curious as I say, you know what, let them look into something real quick. And they got some information here. They got some information that, hey, this ain't him behind none of that. And this could be really upsetting when they find that out. But, ooh, somebody's shaking their head like, oh, no, 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 no. This is what they doing. No wonder why this guy is standing up like that. Somebody got evidence to prove this with the 8 of Pentacles reverse. This ain't him behind these conversations with the Judgment reverse. And this could be really upsetting to somebody that may have compassion for me. They could be looking into a smear campaign too, with the 6 of Wands reverse, what is really being done to me, what these individuals are engaging in, and they're having a field day with that shit. Somebody ain't taking that too lightly. No, they're not. This plan ain't going no damn wheres. Somebody has a new discovery of evidence here, what it looks like. A new discovery of evidence. Hey, this is upsetting this guy. This is upsetting to him. This is what's being done. Okay, so somebody could have had my back because something was upsetting somebody else. Somebody wasn't taking this too lightly, and they could have gathered information as to say, hey, look, this ain't him. There's a new discovery. There's a new discovery to prove that I'm not behind none of that. I'm being falsely accused. Yeah, there's a new discovery. There's some messages that came out about that. Or somebody could have spoke up about it. Why am I getting, there may be a new discovery with a situation to stop this cycle from continuing. There's a new discovery with the Page of Pentacles. A new discovery. Yeah, look at that. Fake pages. The Emperor. 6 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. Empress revert. Look at that. A new discovery on crooked officials. That's going to close the cycle out. Could be a new discovery on some type of there's a long distance connection, bro, what it looks like with the 6 of Swords, and there's something being committed by these same individuals in here when it comes to something at a long distance involving children. Yep. To prove delays here with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. There's somebody at a long distance. Something about a long distance here. But this is nasty and sickening what these individuals are doing, bro. I'm telling you. Look like a new discovery to completely dissolve a restraining order off of me with the 8 of Swords reverse. To get this off. That's what it looks like to me. Because it's been verified that, hey, I'm a YouTuber. That's where the currency comes from. If somebody keeps on doing something that could be connected to that identity, what I kept on channeling with that Seven of Swords energy, identity theft. This is in regards to the people's, I tell you, bro, like, man, this ain't good. This is going to close this fucking cycle out, though. Something at a long, long, long distance could have been discovered. That's connected to a possible unhappy marriage at a long distance. Why are they doing something at a long distance? Ten of Wands. Do the feds have something on at a long distance that was being committed by these individuals? Clarify that for me. Possibly so, yeah. Yeah. Once again, this is related to a scam. Two lovers at a long distance. King of Pentacles reverse. So there's two kings here in reverse. Knight of Swords, and there's something coming for this King of Pentacles reverse. The Magician, the Nine of Swords reverse, and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, people are being seen to be engaging in practices outside their jurisdiction. If this happened at a long distance, this was through conversations that went at a bit of a distance. And something was traced back down to prove that there's authority figures that are engaging in this. With the justice reverse, breaking the law. How many times these individuals are going to cause confusion, bro? It's like they're going outside their jurisdiction. And once again, you got this energy coming straight towards this right here. Yep. What was this that was going on at a long distance? What was this that was being done at a long distance? I channeled that earlier too. False allegations. Something sexual. Something sexual with 3 other people. Something sexual. There's sexual things here being done with somebody at a long distance. Once again, justice reverse. This is corrupt, bro. This is corrupt. Look, 6 of Wands reverse again. A smear campaign. Bro, this right here was spread out in a whole different state. Damn. Damn. Queen of Swords reverse. There's proof here to prove that about a marriage at a long distance. Page of Wands. And the Seven of Cups. This is what they was doing. These individuals could be seen to be having relations with these individuals at a long distance. Man, I'm telling you, bro, this ain't a good look for these individuals right now. Not at all. Once again, causing illusions with the Seven of Cups. Possibly trying to get me in trouble at a long distance too is what it looks like. And this could have came in as a report. But this could have also validated that, hey, I'm being falsely accused over here. And it could have been ran down. I'm guessing something was traced down. Something was traced down as I say that, hey, it's not him. It's not him. It's not him. There's been numerous amount of complaints to him complaining about him being falsely accused where he's located at. This fucked up shit right here, bro, is going to be stopped. These individuals are going to lose publicly what it looks like. They will be exposed all over the news what it looks like. With the Six of Wands reverse, they're going to get in serious trouble for this. Serious trouble. Because it was being seen to be engaged in conversations with children. Also, people that's in a connection with each other that has children. Causing illusions. Sitting there thinking the shit is funny. And this is bullying too through a smear campaign. Trying to have somebody troll that bully. Because of, once again, what they're doing. Wow. Damn. Cool. A new discovery too. That's a new discovery. Yep. Four of Pentacles. But anyways, that's what I have for the reading. For today, y'all take it easy out there. I just thought I'd document it down for documentary purposes. I'm going to go ahead and do one final reading for confirmation. Do I have anything to be concerned about for today, Holy Spirit? Give me a confirmation on that. The inner card reverse, the Knight of Cups reverse. There's a troublemaker in the energy once again. Ten of Pentacles reverse, Hermit reverse, Eight of Wands, Four. No, it's all about having a peace of mind. Somebody's still trying to disrupt my peace though. With a sick, this female will not leave me alone. These individuals are out of control, bro. These individuals are out of fucking control. Out of line. I'm getting this is reverse, and I don't have anything to be concerned about. But they're relentlessly trying to cause problems for me when I'm trying to get a peace of mind here, get some rest. Refusing to walk away, keeps trying to cause trouble. So why wouldn't I have anything to be concerned about for today? Because of something being watched and looked into? Why wouldn't I have anything to be concerned about for today, Holy Spirit? Six of Pentacles reverse again. Because the final end is near. That's the ending to these delays. The worst is over. Knight of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Because it's going to keep on being done until something comes in like that. What it looks like. Eight of Swords. Something getting stopped. Queen of Cups. Seven of Cups reverse. And the Lovers reverse. With the Six of Pentacles reverse. Because these individuals that keep on fucking doing this shit will be stopped. It's being seen straight through. What's going on with scamming, extortion. They clearly see that I'm not engaging with none of this right here. Something's rushing in with the Knight of Swords energy. There's protection right here too. Sounding to me, these individuals are getting their karma getting stopped for doing this shady shit to me. There's that Six of Wands reverse again. This is all about release like that while something's being held up and stopped. Six of Pentacles reverse. Clarify the Six of Pentacles reverse. Page of Swords reverse. Okay, so this could be due to individuals getting thrown out of there because of slander. With a Page of Swords reverse, slander, aggravated stalking, and slander. Aggravated criminal harassment. It's another thing. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune reverse. These individuals going to get tore up today, bro, by some karma. Some type of, okay, this could be on a spiritual level. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Look at that, Three of Pentacles. Okay, so this is external forces working against them. Getting in their way, what it looks like. With the Three of Pentacles getting in their way. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Page of Cups reverse. There's a catfishing energy. Trying to cause trouble and bring bad news. Clarify the Ten of Swords. These abusers are going down a double confirmation. 2 pages reverse. Double confirmation. Keep betraying me with nothing but fake pages. With a page, look, there's 3 pages here in reverse. Look at that. This one's over here, this one's over here, and this one's right here. Clarify the Six of Wands reverse. 4 of Swords. Why is a Knight of Swords here? See, the cards give me comfort, y'all. You just got to know how to detach and read them in a calm state of mind. Clarify the Knight of Swords. This is actually what bettered my character, y'all, my cards. Clarify the Knight of Swords. What is this about? King of Wands? Somebody taking action? What's this Two of Swords about? The World reverse. Okay, so something being seen due to a cycle not wanting to end. And this is how it's not wanting to end, by betraying me. Once again, you got 3 pages in reverse, which would be an indication of fake pages. And this is lying. backstabbing somebody, hurting them, betraying them. Clarify the Fool card. Oh, the devil. Being free from this toxic ass controlling energy with the devil reverse. That's a perfect card to pull with this right here. Double confirmation, freedom. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, the Nine of damn. The Nine of Cups. Who's this Queen of Cups here? Who's this lady right here? Somebody that ain't looking to play around with the situation. That's not being reckless. Somebody that's not engaged in reckless activity. She could be burned out too. With the Knight of Wands reversed, she could be burned out. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. She looks tired. Lady, this lady looks tired. Lady. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Okay, so somebody gonna stop their plan. Look at that. You ain't gonna keep on. Something stopping the plan. Look at that. Stopped in its tracks. Plan ain't going nowhere. This is what you keep planning over and over and over. Why is the Four of Pentacles reversed here? Okay, so there's releasing of energy here. Releasing of somebody that I don't have contact with. This problem being released. Okay, so that right there pretty much sums up why I don't have anything to be concerned about. That would be why. And earlier when I pulled the cards, all them negative energies in reverse, trying to relentlessly cause problems with the law with the justice reverse, that right there would be an indication why. Fuck out of here. But anyways, peace.